So
should we ask them that?
I am going to.
Hi there.
Hey, how are you?
I'm pretty good.
Okay, I'm okay. Is there anything else I need to do on my end, like as far as like Q&As and everything? Am I gonna see anything or
I am going to be feeding you things by text.
by
That's why I
text?
started the group text, so if you could just keep your phone there.
Yeah.
And I'm revising a few questions here that you can answer between
Okay.
songs, if nothing comes in. But hopefully, I'm going to encourage
Okay.
people to ask questions.
Okay, got it. I also, and maybe this is just because my mom's not very computer savvy. She's like, I've been trying to donate, and there's a donate button here, and I'm like, no, the link's not up yet. So I'm not sure. Is it just that link? The Venmo link is the only one people should be going to, or?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, there's some sort of donate button, like a PayPal button that keeps coming up.
It's not. Tell her to watch it on Facebook Live, and there will be a pinned comment that tells people about how to donate. And
Okay.
it will also be over your image, remember?
Right. Yeah, I think she was trying to do it beforehand, and I was like, you just got to wait till the concert starts. So, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great. Thank you so much. All right, so I'll have my phone on and ready to go then.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Sure thing. Bye.
Bye.
All right. We're ready. Let me just go get a stool, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we're gonna do Secret Love, Baby Be Mine, Time After Time, and Wash Me Over, right? Not in that order, but those are the songs, right?
I think yeah, go get the stool.
Okay.
Figure it out.
By the way, the singing's so much easier with the mic. Thank you, babe. he said it was coming through. He's not able to mute it, and it was coming through. So. Hey guys, what's going on? This is Dave. It's me. Welcome to our live from home concert. And we decided to do a concert in the afternoon in the US because a lot of you guys overseas were saying, please do a concert when we're awake. So here we are. So we're going to do a few songs for you. And if you have any questions at all, feel free to ask. We're opening the floor for questions. All right. So I guess we're going to start off with something kind of. What are we starting with, Dave?
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to start with something up-tempo, so I should stand up for this because I'm about to holla. You ready? Hey! All the good coming over, all the joy in its heading our way, all the hopes for a blessing. What I want is a chance to be saved. I need you to come close and tell me what I need to hear. Oh, I need to feel ya. Oh, I need to know your name. Wash me over and cleanse me of my sin. Just take it away. Hey. I'll do what I have to, yeah. Move mountains so I can be near you. Just trying to get closer. Your love is just sending me over, bathed in the light of your presence. I'm starting to praise a revival I've waited for so long. Been longing for your call. Wash me over and cleanse me of my sin. Just take it away, 'cause I'm moving on. Just take it away, 'cause I'm moving on. Hey, 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 oh yeah, hey, oh, oh, cause I struggled for so long. The darker it got by the day, every road was a dead end. Every step led me further away. Didn't know who to lean on, didn't know how to lift me up. I didn't know what really was, but you washed me up and showed me the way, Lord. Show me the way. Oh yeah, wash me over and cleanse me of my sin. Just take it away, 'cause I know it all. Just take it away, 'cause I'm moving on. Just take it away. Oh yeah. Oh, just take it away. Just take it away. Oh, how you doing? I said, how you doing? Just take it away. Ooh. I said, ooh, just take it away. Yeah, 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 yeah. All right, so I did the San Jose Jazz Festival back in gosh, when was that? It was in February. It seems like it was such a long time ago because we've been in our house now for almost a month. It seems so far away, but I had such a wonderful time doing the show. We had a full house at Cafe Stritch. I hadn't played in the Bay Area in a really long time, so it was cool to see people come out and get our West Coast band up on stage with us, play through the music. We had such a great time, so I feel incredibly honored that they asked me to be part of this at-home series, and so excited to share music with you guys. So if you have any questions, I'm just kind of keeping my phone on me right here and just waiting on you. And we're just gonna keep playing some music until I hear something from somebody over here.
Donate button.
Oh yeah, I guess there's a donate button here. So if you see across the screen, it is a venmo.com/Shayna Steele. So you can go there and donate to help us out. But I would like to donate a portion of the proceeds back to Music Care's COVID-19 Relief Fund. They have been doing tremendous work helping out musicians like myself, people who were in the middle of tours or who were about to go on tours. They were canceled. We had stuff going on in Europe at the time when everything kind of went down, and we're supposed to go to China, and everything just kind of stopped. We're in a standstill right now. So this is through the Grammys, and Music Cares program is just doing wonderful work. So I wanted to be able to give back to my incredible music community. All right, so we're gonna keep some songs going.
Okay.
So, you got anything to say?
I'm gonna do Secret Love.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna do Secret Love. Once I had a secret love that lived within the heart of me. All too soon, my secret love became impatient to be free. And so I told a friendly star the way that dreamers often do, just how wonderful you are, and why I'm so in love with you. And now I shout from the highest hill, I even told the golden daffodil. At last my heart's an open door, and my secret love's no secret anymore. Oh, 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 and I shouted from the so weird to do this without our audience. I ain't gonna lie to you. Okay, so we have our first question that came in. I read you got your start as a backup singer. It was well, I can't say I started there, but it's definitely something I did. What did you learn from that experience, and are there particular singers and musicians that you learned from? I actually got my like professional career started on Broadway. I did Rent, Jesus Christ Superstar, and Hairspray. That's kind of where everything started for me, and then background singing came in after that. My first background job was singing with Bette Midler, and she um, is an incredible icon to learn from. I mean, she's a legend. She's an icon. She's a pioneer, and singing behind her for 2 years was probably the best masterclass you could ever get in what it means to be an all-out solid performer, to be a true just triple threat of in all counts. I mean, comedy and singing and just performance. So that was really wonderful working for her. And I still have seen her several times since then. And she's always had really great advice for me as I have embarked on my solo career. And then I sang for Rihanna very soon after that. And I learned what it means to just be the boss of everything. I mean, I watched her tour every night and also make a new album while she was touring, and also launching a clothing line and a makeup line. Like, she was just doing everything, and I just learned what it meant to be in charge of everything, and how you have the power to create whatever you want, especially as an artist. Like, there's just so many different ways to create art, more than just singing. So that's what I learned from her. I learned that you can multitask and still be a fierce diva. Some of the great musicians that I've learned from, obviously Dave. Dave is probably my biggest influence musically. When I met him, I just, I was in awe of his musical chops. And even though we've been married for almost 14 years, I still hold him on a very high pedestal musically.
Shoot.
Does that mean you're going to cook me a nice meal tonight, babe? Nope. What do I get for that? And also, as far as like vocally, I mean, I've learned so much from my vocal coaches. Joan Lader just absolutely saved my voice. She's an incredible vocal coach and master of pedagogy. And also Rob Stevenson, who is was working with Rihanna. When I was working with Rihanna, I met him, and he works with Justin Timberlake and Kelly Clarkson, and I've had the chance to work with him several times. I learned so much from him about just putting parts together and blending and getting clean riffs. So yeah, Rob, R-A-A-B, Rob. So we have another question here. You're a wonderful musical storyteller. Well, thank you. I try. How did you develop those skills? Well, Dave can say that I wasn't so great at it in the beginning. I think when I left a Broadway stage and went into solo singing, my banter in the beginning, and still to this day, sometimes can be questionable.
Yeah. Are they saying storytelling, though, like while you're singing?
Oh, I don't know.
Or telling stories in between musical numbers? I think they're saying...
Okay, well, I'll kind of...
telling a story during a song.
Okay, so as far... I mean, that's just kind of my motto with songs, is I don't care how great you sound. If you're not telling the story, then I don't care. So, yeah, I feel like the best way for me to tell the story is to find truth. And I just told this to my student yesterday. I was teaching yesterday, where I said, if you can't find your own truth in the song, then I will never believe you. And so I connect to every song that I'm singing. I really pay attention to the words. I make sure I know the words as well as I possibly can. If not, I'll make them up. But I'll always come from a place of honesty when I'm doing that. So, yeah, just stay true and breathe through it, and it'll come out genuine. So thanks for that. I'm glad you recognize that. All right, should we do?
Yeah, I think. Can I add on?
Yes,
to that?
Please do.
I think there's also like a good friend of mine said that there's two kinds of singers or two kinds of artists in the world, where when they come out on stage. It's here I am or there you are. And people have had a lot of success at both, but Shayna is definitely a there you are artist, where she is so grateful for anybody to have come to the show, and so grateful to be making music and to be up there with the band, or just with me in this case, like just the love of getting to share that moment with other people just kind of comes through in how she sings, and I think people respond to that. And so for anybody else out there that's trying to do the same thing, just keep in mind just the gratitude and the love of doing it in the first place, that if you have that, it's going to come through.
Yeah. Thanks, babe. That was nice.
You're welcome.
All right. I guess we'll do a song. I just realized I didn't bring any water down here, and I'm out here belting.
Do you want some of my water?
Oh, look at that. This is not social distancing, but we live together, so we're cool. Thank you. All right, so
do you want to do time after, or do you want to do something else?
yeah, let's do time after time. So this version was very similar to Sarah Vaughan's recording of this old standard time after time, but it's just one of my favorites. So this is for you. Time after time, I tell myself that I'm so lucky to be loving you. So lucky to be the one you run to see. Ooh, in the evening, when the day is through, I only know what I know. And as the years that show, you've kept our love so young and so new. And time after time, you'll hear me say that I'm so lucky, so lucky to be loving you, loving you. Why so lucky to be loved? You, awesome. Beautiful. Okay. We have a question here from Jackie. Shayna, you are incredible. Thanks, Jackie. Thanks so much. You're incredible for being here. Thank you for coming. What has been one of the biggest obstacles you've had to overcome recently? And what music are you listening to right now? Wow. Well, recently, I would say that right now in this situation, to not eat everything in my cabinet. I don't know. Probably the biggest obstacle is, yeah, just keeping the mood light around the house. You know, we have a 7-year-old. She's upstairs right now, and it's our job as parents to, like, you know, make sure she feels safe and secure here. And you know, I'll be honest. I'm scared right now, and I don't. I want to be honest with my daughter about that, but I don't. I also want her to know that she's loved and safe here. So that's probably been the biggest obstacle, is just to keep everything super light around here. What would you say?
I mean, there's obviously about the biggest obstacle any of us have ever encountered all together at the same time here.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's what the question was referring to or not.
Yeah.
But you know, trying to find a balance of knowing what's going on in the world,
Mm-hmm.
and also trying to just bring it down to what we need to do to get through our day, and that, you know, music can certainly be a force for good in times like this. You know, people say that it's healing. You know, that's a strong word for what, you know, for what we're dealing with right now. But it certainly is therapeutic. It certainly is important. It certainly is better to come downstairs and put some music on in the morning rather than turn on the news and just, you know, maybe just give yourself a few minutes every day to you know, to just try to give yourself a break from everything that's going on around you.
Yeah, and the second part of that question, what music are we listening to right now? Right now, Dave and I have been rocking Lewis Cole.
Lewis Cole.
A lot.
All
day long.
Thank you, Lewis Cole, for the music.
It's just the best. So if you are sitting up at night after you've listened to every one of my albums, kidding, go down the Lewis Cole rabbit hole, because you will not be disappointed. It's just the best. His videos are great, and he's a great musician, killing drummer. So,
and honestly, like we're losing so many heavies in such a short amount of time. I mean, just yesterday, Ellis Marsalis and Bucky Pizzarelli and
Wallace Roney
before that, and you know, obviously, you know, like a lot of other people, we're going to go back and listen to their stuff and celebrate them however we can, but also trying to remember to celebrate who we still have, and who's out there and is a legend currently. You know, people like Wayne Shorter and Herbie Hancock and Branford, and just going and trying to I don't know, immerse ourselves in the art that all these people have created.
And I've definitely been playing a lot of classical music, especially because we're homeschooling, so a lot of Bach and Beethoven, Chopin, Debussy. So yeah, we got it's like a zoo of musical styles going on in this house right now. Excuse me. So I think we're gonna do. Yeah, let me have some more water. My goodness, I'm fine. And I just didn't do that right, did I? Thank you, dear. So I think we have time for one more, and we'll take a couple more questions as we oh, what's going on here? I'm reading text coming in, people telling me what's going on the other side. So if you before we go, I just want to point out again that you can see the donation link in the comments there to venmo.com/Shayna Steele. So please donate what you can. You know, we're usually out doing live shows, and people are paying to come out and see shows. And it would be really helpful to just help artists out. I've decided that I want to donate a portion of today's donations to the Music Cares COVID-19 Relief Fund because they're doing incredible work for musicians and helping them out in their time of need. So, yeah, support the arts. I think it's keeping everything going, keeping the world spinning, and keeping a smile on your face. So please donate what you can. And I thank you. Thank you for your time and your donations. I guess that's it. We're gonna do
Sure.
We're gonna do one more tune for you. Before we go, if you've got another question, I'll certainly answer it before we go. I got my phone right here, so go for it. All right, let's do this next tune. Why you left me, I'll never know. Hate to tell friends, where will I go? I played the losing game, but my life goes on just the same. I was happy right from the start, yeah. But now I'm lonely since you broke my heart. I play the losing game, but my life goes on just the same. Yeah. I know into each life there's always a little
everybody up now. I want to thank you guys so much. Thank you for your donations. Thank you for checking in with us. And thank you for either taking your afternoon lunch to listen to our concert. All my overseas folks, from Switzerland to Latvia to London and everything in between, I hope that I brought you a little bit of joy today and with music. And I definitely want to give a special shout out to all of my lovelies in beautiful Italia. I have been thinking about you. Italy is just, I've been there so many times to do concerts, and it holds such a special place in my heart. So let me let you know that I've been thinking of you and love you. I love you all so much. Thank you.
Yeah, stay safe, everybody. Stay healthy.
Yeah.
Stay in. Thank you,
Please.
San Jose Jazz, for putting together a great concert series. We're honored to be a part of it.
Yes, you are. Thank you, guys. Have a good day. Have a good sleep. Let me see if there's anywhere. I don't know. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know. What am I supposed to do here? Tell me. What does that mean? Pleasure stream. What am I supposed to say? Tell me what. They're texting me, telling me, say this. You got to do this. You got to do that. So, if you want to know more about our music, please check out ShaynaSteele.com. You can go to Instagram.com/Shayna Steele. Facebook, go to Shayna Steele Music, and you'll find me. I think this concert can be streamed on YouTube. And am I saying this right? I hope so. If not, I'll put it somewhere in the notes if I've missed anything. Okay? All right, everybody. Be blessed. Stay safe. Arrivederci. Bam.